Jesus was asleep. That tells you he is not threatened by your storm. Whatever you're going through, just kuwa na courage ama comfort ya kujua that Jesus is not threatened by the storm and he is in control. Remember, say wali follow Christ to the boat. So yeye ndio aliwa lead to that storm. So we can say that Jesus led them into temptation. Captain. This is DJ Ruff, Sheng Bible study, Matthew chapter 8. Na tunaenda straight to verse 23. We are learning about Jesus calming the sea. This is a story umeisikia before, lakini ni important to ipitie because kuna lessons every time you go through a Bible story. Now when he got into a boat, his disciples followed him. Let's stop there. Jesus aliingia kwa boat. Disciples wakamfollow. It wasn't the other way round. Haikuwa that disciples wako kwa boat, then Christ ako like, neza wa join Z. Tutacheki kwa nini. That understanding is important later on. 24. And suddenly a great tempest ama a storm arose on the sea, so that the boat was covered with waves. Let's stop there also. Kumekuwa na storm in the sea. Boat imekuwa covered na waves. Kama ushaiona movies zenye ziko na maboat, especially the old movies, yani walikuwa na panic vibaya sana because you don't know what you can do. Umetry all you can. Kuna hizo sails, alafu ujue hizi ni zile maboat old school times za Jesus. So kuna waves this side, kuna waves this other side. Na wanashindwa kunaendaje. But he was asleep. Christ alikuwa amelala. Alikuwa tu like, manze, any time neza relax nini. Watu wanashindwa nini inaendelea. 25. His disciples came to him and awoke him saying, Lord, save us, we are perishing. Ni manze, tuna dead hapa, nini inaendelea. 26. But he said to them, so ameamka anashindwa, asa wananisumbua kwa nini? Why are you fearful, O you of little faith? Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. Ikatulia kabisa. So the men marveled, saying, who can this be, that even the winds and the sea obey him? Ni nani? Who can this be, that the sea? Unajua just how grand the sea is. If you've ever been anywhere close to a sea, you just know. That thing is huge. Na ukiangalia hata map ya the whole world, the sea. If this person here, tuko na yeye hapa, Jesus Christ, na anaweza calm the sea and all these winds of the sea, ni nani? Walicheki just how great that was, because hiyo ni kitu of course hawakuwa wame-experience ever in their lives. Some things to note. Jesus was asleep. That tells you he is not threatened by your storm. Whatever you're going through, just kuwa na courage ama comfort ya kujua that Jesus is not threatened by the storm. That is why I'm relaxed. And he is in control. Remember, wali follow Christ to the boat. So yeye ndio aliwa lead to that storm. So we can say that Jesus led them into temptation. Yes, I will say that again. Jesus led them into temptation. In the Lord's Prayer, huwa tunapray tunasemaje? Lord, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. You see, that means that God can actually lead us into temptation, but God haezi kupeleka in a place knowing that haezi kukuget out of there, ama you don't have the power, haja kupatia hiyo power ya kuget out of that temptation ama that situation. So sometimes the best way to look at temptations in that sense ni kuichukulia as a test. Tunapray, Lord, lead us not into tests. Because the thing about tests, na unajua hata ukiwa shule, you can fail a test or you can pass a test. What he's telling us is that akikulead to that test, akona power ya kukusaidia kuget out of that test. But huwa tunapray lead us not kwa sababu tu ya ile possibility that tunaweza anguka. Probably you understand that. We have confidence in knowing that hakuna temptation tunapatiwa yenye hatuwezi overcome. Even that time yenye unafeelingia mimi God mbona ananipatia hizi temptation mingi hivi. Kuna meme fulani nilicheki msee anasema, God, why do you give your biggest battles to your strongest soldier. So yeye sasa anajichukulia ni strongest soldier. Then hapo God ana reply anamwambia, you're not my strongest soldier. In fact, you're my weakest soldier. That was just an email. Why are you crying? So ulitumwa email kuambiwa job imeisha, why are you crying? Hiyo ni kitu ndogo sana. God haezi kukutest ama lead into a test that is beyond what you can achieve. 1 Corinthians 10:13 it says, no temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind, and God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, he will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. Hizi ni words comforting sana, that whatever you're going through, God thinks you're strong enough for that. So take that as a compliment. You're going through this huge storm. God ako like, huyu venye nimemuequip, huyu anaweza ihandle. Have confidence in that. And God will find a way out. The same way he led the disciples. Yeye ndio aliwalead into the sea, knowing that all this will happen. Yeye ni God. And then amerelax, amecalm the sea. And then anawapatia hii lesson. Na anatupatia hii lesson leo. That there is no temptation yenye unapatiwa yenye you're not able to handle, yenye God haja kuequip enough to handle it. Jesus is the captain of our salvation. Najua mujiita captain, lakini not in that sense. Mini captain of the ones and twos, not captain of anyone's salvation. Christ is the captain of our salvation. In conclusion, yani captain of our salvation, he is in our boat. So we are in the same boat, as the phrase goes, with Jesus Christ. If you are in the same boat, na the man who can calm the whole sea, why are you afraid? That's it. See you on the next episode of Sheng Bible Study.